We're on. You ready? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2016 Super Sunday Series Championships live from Renton, Washington at the Mothership, Wizards of the Coast headquarters. I am Mox Ruben Bressler. I am joined by two-time Grand Prix top 8 competitor, AJ Soccer. We made it here.
We did. There were many misadventures along the way.
Yeah.
And it was meant to be, and so it is.
And we will get to those misadventures, but first we want to update you guys on the current standings, which I have right here in my hands. So we have, it looks like 7 9-pointers. 7 people have escaped their pods with no losses. Gustavo Coriello, Pierre-Christophe Mondin, Pro Tour top 8 competitor. Tiago Rodriguez, Sam Black.
Samuel H. Black.
Samuel H. Black of Sacrificing Things fame. Sean Sloan, Neil Oliver, two-time national team member of the United States. Nicola Ribagliati is the last of the 9 O's, and there's 1-2-0-1 Andrea Avedano.
An unintentional draw in this tournament. It's a little harsh.
Yeah. Also,
Only 7 rounds.
particularly in the draft rounds, that's a little bit difficult. But some of the other names you might recognize on this list: two-time Grand Prix top 8 competitor and Man Mountain Christopher Larsen, one of the Danish contingent. A couple of old school pros from the United States: Scott Lipp, David Irvine, both sitting with 2-1. Also Matt Severa.
Matt Severa showed up, which
Exactly.
is awesome.
He's one of the Madison crew, right?
Yes, old school Madison.
Old school Madison crew. A couple big names sitting on 1-2 records, however, sitting with keeper of the lens in their pocket.
Yeah, not where you want to be.
Jarvis Yu, Reed Duke, and Florian Koch,
Yeah.
who does a lot of the Pro Tour updates before Pro Tours, all sitting on those Stoneforge Mystic records, not really where you want to be.
No, I mean, coming in, you would have to assume that Reed and Sam are probably the two people most would, first pick in your fantasy drafts.
The two biggest names, certainly. I don't know if there are any more Platinum Pros on this list, but certainly 2 of the Platinum Pros.
Right, and so to see Reed at 1-2 this early, a little surprising.
I gotta say, seeing Sam at 3-0 with his deck was a little surprising as well. He had a white-black, colorless, 3-color deck that was splashing a 4th.
White, black, colorless, red deck.
Splashing red basically only for Cinder Hellion.
The powerful Cinder Hellion.
Yeah, the Dirkwood boars of the of red, I guess.
Sometimes you just need a 4-4.
Yeah, sometimes you just need a 4-4 that 2s them every turn. And he also had an Eldrazi Displacer to be able to bank it back and forth. So, okay.
It's like a combo.
It's
like as if it were a combo.
It's like a combo. I'm not sure it is a combo,
well,
but
the results speak for themselves.
That's, you know what?
It's effective.
Scoreboard. Who's
tried and true strategy.
That's right. So as we move forward into Standard, there's going to be 4 rounds of Standard as we end tonight. And then tomorrow, after 7 rounds total, we're going to cut to our top 8. Tomorrow's going to be only booster draft for Oath of the Gatewatch.
Which is real exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what these players have to say about Oath of the Gatewatch draft, because we were not here in time.
Right.
Because we were on an unexpected journey, of course.
Yes.
Speaking
of which.
Flawless segue. We're going to get to our unexpected. So I'm going to bring up the Facebook conversation that spurred this into action. So I'm sitting at the MGM Grand, losing my entire bankroll, playing
Ngum
Grande. Just getting
losing
flush over flush, losing it all, having a miserable time.
Yeah.
And I start seeing on Twitter, there's no coverage of this tournament. Well, first of all, there's a tournament going on this weekend that I didn't even know about.
Very few did, it seems. That was not... I mean, everybody's so excited. It's pre-release, right? Everybody's pumped for the pre-release, and then after the pre-release comes the Pro Tour. So now everybody's ready for the Pro Tour. But no, there's this huge, awesome tournament in between.
Absolutely.
That kind of got dwarfed by these 2 massive events.
Right. So when you think of a big, massive tournament, you think of how about a $6,000 first place prize?
Well, that's pretty good for a field of maybe 2,000 people.
Right. Yeah, how many people are in this? Less than 100?
Yeah,
so
small field.
First place 6K, second place 3K. Pay goes down. 17th plus all get a booster box. If you show up, you get a booster box. Top 16 get $500. It's a pretty good value tournament, and you had to win other tournaments to get here.
Right. Well, that's what I was going to say is not having the coverage was weird to me because this was going to be an elite event.
Yeah.
It might not be the Pro Tour, but they had to win a PTQ-esque tournament to get here. So you got to think the level of play is going to be pretty high. which for high-level play between good players with the new set and multi-format, like, this is an exciting tournament.
Right, and so I look and I say, oh, the Super Sunday Series championships are happening. I wonder where the coverage is going to be.
Yeah.
Surely there will be coverage.
I was getting a little sassy
You
on
were a
Twitter.
little sassy
little
on Twitter.
little sass master.
You have a tendency to get sassy sometimes.
Well, I was upset.
But you were not the only one. There
No.
were a couple people who started getting sassy every once in a while. And I thought to myself, you know what? It's a little bit sad that we're not getting to see this either. People,
Agreed.
like Reed and Sam and some of these up and coming, players like Marco Camiluzzi is here, who's on the Italian national team.
Right.
These are big names.
Absolutely.
And the fact that it's just sad that there wasn't coverage. And so we
Tragic.
started moving back and forth. I was like, we'll just talk about it on Magic Mics and complain about it a little bit.
Right.
You were like, I'll just, start complaining.
Well, what really prompted it was I put out a facetious sort of challenge almost of, I'll do the coverage.
Yeah.
Just fly me out there. I'll do it solo because I just want something.
And that got enough favorites, retweets, likes.
It was a joke.
Messages.
It was a joke.
Originally, this was a joke. It was both funny and well executed.
I appreciate that.
But now it's not a joke anymore.
Well, that's what happens when you throw a joke out there and then people start offering you money.
Yeah. So let's cut to the chase here. We're going to cut to Friday at 11:23 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. AJ and I receive a message from one Mr. Harry Corvasi, three-time.
Harvey Stromboli, if you will.
Harvey Stromboli. There's a 6:50 a.m. flight to Seattle from Vegas. Round trip. I'm just saying this could be one of the greatest moments of our lives. And he would not drop it.
Oh, absolutely not.
And I was like, this is a completely ridiculous thing. That's in 4 hours.
Oh, yeah.
We would have to go home and pack. I would have to put on pants. This is an unreasonable
It's a big
request.
ask.
Cut to 4 hours later. I'm driving to AJ's house because we've managed to put this together.
I'm gonna throw one more sort of nudging of the snowball here that was really big is that on that post people started saying, "Hey, I would pay $20
Right.
for coverage."
And that's the big deal here, is that this is a completely crowd-funded, community-driven content effort.
which is unheard of.
Which is unheard of. Nothing like this has ever happened before. We wanted to come. We thought it'd be cool. We were not the 1 and 2 in line to have us do coverage here. It's great. I love being here. Look, we're at Wizards of the Coast. We're in the Ravnica room. Look at this. This is insane. But there were passionate people out there. Particularly, I want to thank.
Did you ever have anybody that pronounced it Ravincia?
Ravincia? No.
No.
Although when Zach Hill said Simic, I always sort of cringed a little bit. But particularly Harry Corvasi, want to give a lot of credit to him for really pushing the snowball over the hill. Tales of Adventure for footing the bill for sending us here in the first place. Matt Mendoza, nice enough to make all these graphics for us. Lots of people that we have to thank. Please check out all of our Twitters, myself, MOXREUBY, AJ SACHER, to see all the people that we have to thank there. And stay tuned to all of our social media as we move forward through this event. This was a complete and utter surprise.
Yeah.
And
We are winging it 100%.
this is a unique event that I've never even heard of something like this happening at any trading card event.
Right, and this is already a unique tournament where it's very small and intimate and community driven, and then to have this outside community want in, it's awesome.
One of the big drivers, as I mentioned, was Tales of Adventure. Another big driver, Newmont Gaming. A couple big representatives.
Taste the flame. We don't have a tagline, but
Taste the Flame's a good one. A couple of big representatives here in Seattle. Kenji, of course, being the big one. But another Newmont regular or Newmont member competing in the tournament.
That's right. Roderick is in the tournament, and he is a founding member of Newmont Gaming.
So if you're a Dragon fan, be sure to cheer for Roderick there.
Yes.
And the last group that we have to thank, that we literally could never have done this without, is viewers like you. PBS style. Ruben and AJ care.
Yeah.
But without the retweets, without the favorites, without the social media explosion that happened as a result of us actually setting this into motion, this would never
Miraculous.
happen. It's honestly, I'm still flabbergasted.
Yeah.
And if you would like to help support the stream, as this is the first video of hopefully many, many, many videos we're going to be posting this weekend. You can see the donate link right up here.
How dare you? Excuse your
Right
reach.
up there. That is AJ's stream donate link that he has graciously allowed for all of us to use here, so that we can pay people.
Yeah,
like Matt.
that's to pay people. I'm not just pocketing that.
Right, no,
that's
no.
to cover our costs
That's-
of
exactly.
these videos that we're getting to make for you guys through your support.
That's
so thank
for,
you.
That's for Matt and on graphics, for Chris on supplying all this lovely audio and visual equipment.
Yes.
All that kind of good stuff. So please donate if you feel this is worth your time and your energy, and maybe a few of your pennies. And we're going to have lots more coverage here from hashtag MTG Super. That's hashtag MTG Super on all of the social medias that you follow here at the Sunday Super Series Championship 2016 for AJ Soccer. I am Mox Ruby, and we'll see you soon.